Okay, class, remember this assignment is done by first thing tomorrow in class.
Tomorrow? I'm not gonna have enough time to do it. I'm gonna have to do it after school.
Yeah, man, I might have to stay up all night.
I only have like one question done.
I don't even have a question done. I still have to read the whole thing.
I haven't even opened up the tab yet.
Bros, it's gonna be okay. Like, when I was in middle school, it was really hard for me at first too, but then I figured out that I had to kind of like know who I was as a student. So sometimes you just gotta cut out some time at night to make sure that you get your assignments done for the next day. Then it's totally cool. All right.
Good morning, Taft Tigers. This is Mr. Gilchrist. I am coming to you with this week's video for character education. We wanted to really focus these 3 weeks on knowing yourself as a learner. The first thing when you think about knowing yourself as a learner is how important is education to you? A lot of times kids your age come to school because their parents make them. Now we have new attendance laws in the state, so kids are coming to school more often, which is great. But a lot of times kids don't really think about why they go to school. They don't think about the importance of education. So I would say knowing yourself as a learner, the most important thing is really understanding the value of education. And we've talked about it before, but there's all kinds of benefits, a host of benefits to education. And the more educated you are, more money you make, more successful you are, that kind of thing. So that is really important. If you haven't thought about that before, be sure that you actually start thinking about it, especially at your age. If you're in 8th grade, you're going to be in high school soon. And then really it's the rest of your life. If you're in 6th or 7th grade, you're really preparing yourself to go into high school. So really thinking about that education and the importance of education to you is vital. So I would definitely recommend that you do that if you haven't already. So for today, though, I wanted to talk about a real big word called metacognition. So I'm going to show a video here in just a minute about metacognition. But metacognition is really understanding yourself and really thinking about your own thinking. So how do you think and how do you plan things in your head so that you can be successful at whatever task it is that you need to do? With that idea, I'm going to show a video, and this video is for actually kids entering college, so it is a little bit higher, but the message still applies. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, make sure that we get this video, and I'm going to full screen and let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Greg Schneider from the Northern Arizona University Academic Success Centers. Today, we're going to talk about metacognition. Metacognition refers to the ways that we plan, monitor, and assess our learning. In other words, it's thinking about thinking. In the act of thinking about thinking, research shows that you can make greater sense of your life experiences, which can help you meet your goals. Metacognitive techniques have also been found to help students improve their learning and academic performance. There are many ways to think about thinking when completing a task. Metacognitive strategies can be divided into 3 sections: before a task, during a task, and after a task. Here are 9 questions that can help develop metacognitive strategies in each of these 3 stages. Before a task. Is it similar to a previous task? What do I want to achieve? What should I do first? During the task. Am I on the right track? What can I do differently? Who can I ask for help? After a task. What worked well? What could I have done better? Can I apply this to other situations? Metacognitive strategies can also be used more broadly. Think about your academic habits. How often do you study? What study strategies do you use? Do you use different study strategies for different classes, like flashcards, making an outline, or note-taking? Once you answer these questions, you may find that something isn't working for you and try something else. That will start the metacognitive process all over again. Metacognitive strategies take time to learn and master. If you're interested in learning more about these strategies, the Academic Success Centers are here to help. You can set up a free appointment with a peer academic coach who can meet with you one-on-one, either in person or online.
So, as you can see there, metacognition is all about planning things out and really thinking about how you approach tasks, how you approach school. And it's so important to be a successful student that you actually plan things out and you think about things. As you saw from the video there with Brock Lee, what he understood was that he needed to carve out time in the evenings to revisit or to study or to give himself some extra time. And as you get a little bit older, you're going to find that that's going to be something that's really important for you. If you have time throughout the day, certain classes that you're able to get some work done in. The other thing that a lot of students find that they need as they get a little bit older and they start working on harder content is to choose to stay after school and work with a teacher so that you understand a concept. So that's the kind of idea that we're talking about for these 3 weeks, is knowing yourself as a learner. So this is all about metacognition and thinking about your own thinking and how you approach tasks. If you have not done that before, make sure you start doing it now. It is a really, really important skill, especially as you get into your older years. Thanks, Tigers, and have a great day.